taped from Germantown High School's award-winning TV studio, GHS-TV. It's time for Wake Up Germantown. Now here's your host, Kayla Myers and Kelsey Kimball.
Good morning, Germantown. I'm Kayla Myers.
And I'm Kelsey Kimball. Coming up on today's newscast, auditions are coming up for the Winter Musical, and our crew speaks with the winner of the Medal of Honor.
But first, today's top story. We may just be days away from that big Thanksgiving dinner, but Shelby County Schools dedicated last week to healthy choices. Student reporter Haley Bardos and videographer Sean Byrne spoke with some campus professionals about how we can make our own healthy choices.
Shelby County Schools recently celebrated its Healthy Choices Week. One major emphasis was exercising.
I think the big part is educating the students and the younger, especially at a younger age, the importance of staying physically active and being able to see what being active can or inactive will actually do to them.
Studies have found over 20 million children ages 2 to 19 are overweight or obese. Physical activity can help cure this problem.
It could be cleaning your room, it might be mowing the yard, it could be raking leaves, it could be taking the dog for a walk. Anything that you do around the house that gets you up and moving is physical activity.
Sometimes the healthy choice is obvious. Eating an apple, better than a bag of hot fries. But there is more to being healthy than just diet and exercise. Healthy communication is an essential part of your well-being.
Taking care of yourself and sleeping and getting a good night's rest with good food always makes a lot of things look better the next day.
Journaling, being prepared, and even talking on the phone instead of texting are all helpful.
So anytime that you can talk in person or over the phone or in a more personal way, I think that's always a great option.
Students looking for more ways to live a healthy lifestyle can visit Shelby County Schools online at scsk12.org, where they'll find a wealth of information. For Wake Up Germantown, I'm Haley Bardos.
The December ACT will be given on December 14th. Make sure to have number 2 pencils, an approved calculator, your admission ticket, and a proper photo identification such as a passport or driver's license. It is too late to register for this ACT, but if you missed out on this one, the next ACT will be given on February 8th, and you have plenty of time to register. Many schools have important application deadlines coming up as the school year goes on. This upcoming Sunday, December 1st, is a major priority and scholarship application deadline for some colleges, so check with your dream schools and make sure that you do not miss out on these important dates and opportunities.
It's finally here. Today is Talent Show Day. This is the last chance to buy tickets. Get yours at lunch because tickets will not be sold at the door. Come enjoy the show. There will be a Key Club party on Wednesday, December 4th after school in the Reference Library. Be sure to bring your own food items. If you want an International Club t-shirt, come to Mr. Thomas's room, MA206. Orders are due today.
Now let's head over to Cooper Turrell, who will bring us an update on the basketball team so far this season.
Thanks, Kelsey. The Germantown High School Red Devil varsity basketball team is in the heat of their regular season. The team won their first game against Fayette Ware 66-55 on November 12th. Then on November 15th, they took on Central High and won in a low, tight scoring game of 42-36. And while this past Friday ended in a tough 79-68 loss to Bolton, the Red Devils still have built a momentum that can carry deep into their season. The Red Devils tipped off their first 3 games at home, but they will need your support as they travel to Bartlett on December 3rd and South Haven on December 6th. So, I know we're only 3 games into the season now, but I definitely think it's going to pan out to be a great one. What about you guys?
I definitely agree with you. There are a lot of talented seniors on that team.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to go out and support the Red Devils this season. There are a lot of skills we are expected to leave high school with. Among the most valuable is leadership. Student reporter Justin Rowland and videographer Zac Leonard recently had the opportunity to speak with a leader who had his skills tested in one of the most stressful environments imaginable.
How do you define a leader? What makes a person great enough to lead others? Medal of Honor recipient Major General Patrick Brady spoke at the National School Board Association's President Retreat about exactly what it takes.
There's no such thing, I don't believe, as a leader who isn't also a very good person, a spiritual person, a person who has discipline in all the elements of his humanity.
Patrick Brady went to O'Day High School in Seattle, Washington, where he was taught by the Christian Brothers of Ireland. There he learned the leadership skills that he says eventually led him to be one of only 79 recipients of the Distinguished Medal of Honor.
So they combine for me the three elements of human nature. You know, your physical, your intellectual, and your spiritual. And it was all in those folks that taught us.
Leadership qualities can begin to show themselves at a very early age, but it takes hard work, dedication, and a pursuit of those qualities to truly be a leader.
And once you realize that courage is the key to success in life, and you can have all the courage you want, that destroys all the excuses you have to be mediocre or to fail.
Major General Brady is a man who has seen many generations change the world, but he says it's the simplest of values that are the most important to remember.
You can be very, very successful in a material way, but you may not be a happy person. Why not, at the end of the day, be further ahead than you were at the beginning of the day?
For Wake Up Germantown, I'm Justin Rowland.
Thanks, Justin and Zach, for bringing us that inspiring story from General Brady. And thank you, General Brady, for dedicating your life to being a leader in this country. Now let's go to the couch, where we'll be joined by India Ratliff, who has some news from the Poplar Pike Playhouse.
Thanks, Kayla and Kelsey. Saturday night marked the close of another successful show at the Poplar Pike Playhouse. The Neil Simon Comedy Fools ended its run after 7 performances. People of all ages saw the play, and most everyone left with a smile on their face, including the members of the cast.
Well, looking back on the show, I'm sad it's over because I love doing the shows, but at the same time, it's a chapter in my life that I'm very, proud of and very happy about.
Now the Playhouse staff turns its attention to the winter musical. This year's musical is Hairspray. Here to tell us more about the show and the upcoming auditions is director Ashley Williams. How are you, Miss Williams?
I'm good, thank you.
So can you tell me a little bit about how you decided to do Hairspray?
Well, Hairspray has always been one of my very favorite musicals. In fact, a couple of years ago when it was on Broadway, I went with my sisters to see it. And ever since then, I just knew it was a musical that I wanted to direct.
So most people are familiar with this show, but for those students who aren't, what is the show about?
It really is a story of acceptance, that regardless of our size, our gender, our race, that we are all the same people and to be accepted. And so it really just goes on the journey of the acceptance of Tracy, who is the lead, and then integrating TV for the first time.
So when are auditions and how can students prepare?
Sure. Auditions are December 11th and 12th, and they need to stop by the choral room and see Mr. Danielson to pick up music. They need to audition with a song from the show.
What do you say you would look for during auditions?
The main thing I look for is, one, that you're having fun. 2, that you take a risk in what you're doing. We want to see you give your best performance when you're there to audition for us. But the main thing, and why I love directing in high school, is because it's supposed to be fun. And I want, anyone can do it. Everybody says, do I have to sing? Do I have to be able to dance? We just want you to come and try.
So for students who may be on the fence about coming because they're shy, why do you think that they should really audition?
Everyone that I've directed in the past in the high school setting, they always say being in a musical is one of the things that they consider a life-changing event. There's just something about being in it, being part of a group, being part of a cast, that really creates a bond, and you get to perform on stage. And if you've never done that, there's no feeling like it.
Well, thank you for joining us on the couch today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, let's go over the information for Hairspray auditions one more time. They are open to all GHS students and take place after school in the choir room Wednesday, December 11th and Thursday, December 12th. That wraps up things on the couch. Kayla and Kelsey, back to you.
We hope you've enjoyed today's newscast. We hope you like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Reporter Maria Herrera and videographer Zac Leonard went around school and asked what people were thankful for. We leave you with that now. For Kelsey Kimball, I'm Kayla Myers. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving.
We're at Germantown.
I'm thankful for the great guidance counselors and all the staff at Germantown.
All of my friends, they're awesome.
Definitely the teachers. They've been so nice to me, and I'm just going to be sad to go, not be able to see them anymore.
I'm thankful for the teachers, how well they teach us, and how they give us options to ask questions and things like that. I'm grateful for all the classes I have, and I mean, it's great here at Germantown.
I'm thankful for my friends and wonderful classmates. Who's thankful for me?
I'm thankful for the wonderful teachers and staff that are at this school.
It's really pretty outside, so I'm glad that it's an outdoor school. And it's really pretty, so it's nice to walk around and see the trees and stuff. So I'm just an outdoorsy person.
Well, I have to say that I'm most thankful for Miss Fisher. Basically because she helps me do everything that I need to do, and if I need anything, I can always go to the office and ask her for help.